Welcome. I'm the old man Rafa on the Decoded Network. It's another day, but sadly I have important news to share with our non-straight movement. It will address the issue of the non-binary, straight up. Number two most important thing right now so we can get to this as best as possible, all right? Because it is an issue of urgency, right? And we haven't taken a stance here at Code Decoded. The non-straight movement is taking a derailment for the right reasons. So I would rather say that this is the we, the G, and part of the rest of our acronym can reflect for a moment, right? What's really at stake. So I want all of our audience and those that come on board, our audience and sex talks, Chris Corey, all the stuff that we're trying to produce and share with you guys, right? In the cause of so much, but it boils down to the non-binary, now more than ever, okay? So number two, I'm going to be sharing with you a timeline, okay, that you'll see in between some of the cuts and edits, right? So that I can use a time frame to try to make sense of where we are right now and why it is so urgent that we address this issue, okay? How do I get anyone to take me seriously other than this is a somber moment in the history of our entire community here on Earth. I think everyone here knows what I mean by that. So let me address the non-binary directly. Oh jeez. Timing. Non-binary, this is an old man who's gay, who grew up in a world that you guys have no idea what you have in your fingertips right now. You really have so much. And although I get the feeling that everyone's pissed off, can you blame anyone? So instead of thinking up front that I'm gonna do a big squad of something on you, and since time is priceless, and because I know everyone really does give a lot about the segment of our team that is called the non-binary. So let me try to compose myself because today's been an immensely emotional day for me. And being that I am a gay man who's not supposed to cry, living in a guy world where that's a no-no. So how are we supposed to ever understand emotions, let alone the concepts of love, peace, restraint? I being guilty, number one, I'm human. So it's in that spirit that I look right now as if the whole universe of non-binary is before me. No, it's a sense of overjoyed because the accomplishments, the courage it took for all of you who don't fit any more than I do. So I give you props, all of you non-binary, period. What else should be said? And I wish I could avoid all the shit that all of us have had to endure for 6,000 fucking years. That's why this timeline is so urgent that you look at it, soak it in, make sense of it. Look at those points throughout that timeline. Regardless of whether anybody believes in that timeline or not. That's what the majority of us as humans have an idea or think. I'll leave time out of the issue here since we're not even referring to quantum. Oh, I'm an advocate of ChatGPT, all right, just so you guys know up front. It's the only way I make sense sometimes out of my emotions, not gonna lie. I don't know how anyone deals with emotions on this planet. I have had a hard time my whole life. Yeah. But it's bittersweet. So the news is this. Non-binary. Look at this carefully, this timeline. Those moments precede an eternity of waiting. I wish I could deliver that promise. But right now, things on this planet, and I think all of you, I really do, probably know things are messed up, beyond messed. I could be a drama queen and start, and that's not a bad thing. It's just, a guy is a guy. I'm a guy. Forgive me. Forgive me for being a guy. If I would have known how much the female species has suffered since the beginning of that timeline. So why even pretend that I have a fucking clue? Forgive me. But because this moment in time is probably the most incredible moment. It's not a show, it's not a series, it's not a game we could just go reset. I wish it were. And all the ChatGPT on earth won't help us if we can't get our asses back as a nation, as a people. Not a politician, guys. I have no clue. I only have one faith, one God. That's it. Whatever that may mean to anyone. But I do know this. Right now there is still peace. For all that is going wrong, imagine if we had more heart than humanity at large. But we, like AI, learn and immediately reprogram ourselves towards some goal that may be better than what we have. Since I speak of no ideologies, no religions, no specific sciences, although quantum is here. It always has. I don't mean to be a clown, but I am at heart. So on that note, I want you guys to know that we not only are behind you, we're asking you. In fact, I would like to request the community to reach the one hero, in my opinion. I don't even have to say his name. He dresses magnificently, speaks eloquently, and don't even bring up brains, because this human being is unbelievable. That he speaks up there with simplicity. He's articulate and precise in what he says. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, come on. But I want this message to get to him. That maybe I, as the old man on the Decoded team and network, that perhaps he'll give me the time of day so I can explain to him what I think we're up against. And you know, this guy knows what's going on. If he would be willing to meet with me somehow via the technology, but so that I can sit down and ask him, because I want, at this point, that's why I came out to this moment, because either we are going to work on this together as this whole thing of LGBTQIA plus. So if we don't do that, what is this all for? I have no idea. It's like a 5-oil alert if anyone knows what that means. And I did grow up in that segment of time where the vibes of peace, as fucked up as they were, from Miller's Dion, and who knows? Yeah, it was an interesting generation, set of generations. So from this old man to the rest of you, to the millennials, to the Gen Xers, to the Gen Zers, to the Gen Alphas,